We invented a thing called a free-for-all Friday, and it is one today. We don't have our studio the right color. Make our studio the right color.
I don't have my phone.
What? Why don't you have your phone?
Because it's upstairs.
You've set it up so that it would work on your phone, and then you
know.
don't actually use your phone ever.
The worst.
That's just terrible. Why would you do that? Here you go. Make it pink, I believe is what we need.
Pink.
A pink studio today. That is what we're going for. All right, everybody. So, we've already got our first people. Dan Wolf rolled in first. Look at that. And then Melissa just after him. Welcome to the show, everyone. We are doing a free-for-all Friday, so I'm going to throw our Zoom link here in the chat. If you want to jump into the show, you can do that. You can be a part of the show by joining here and now. And so we'll get that up and running once we get some people in. Let's see. What you looking at? What's happening?
I'm stretching.
Oh, you're stretching. All right, that's good. We've got pink going on. My camera is a lot closer than it's been in the past, I feel like.
Yeah, my camera looks different too.
I don't know what it is. All right. I have no idea, but this is good. I'm happy with this.
You do the show. I'll be back.
Why do you keep throwing your mic on the floor? I don't understand why you do that every time.
I'm not meaning.
All right. Danny's on the meeting. I can go over there. We were waiting for people to filter in. And so let's see. Who else do we've got? Oh, we got a third with Karen is here. Diana says the pink looks great. That's good. We've got Septic, who is hosting the show. Let's go over to the Zoom and see how people are doing today. Hello, Danny. How's it going?
Still at work.
How was the you went to a lake, didn't you? That's why you missed some of last week.
I went to a camp, which up in Vermont means a cabin.
Oh, okay. And it was on a lake, though, right?
It was on the lake. I did not swim in the lake. There was fishies. I have an issue.
You have an issue with fishies. A fishy issue.
Issue swimming with fishies.
Okay. All right. That's fair. I see you're.
I can legitly see.
Yeah. I see you've got your Another Wasted Hour shirt on. That's good. Look at that, representing. Karen does not. Karen, how are you doing? How did your week go?
Okay. Trump is going after my job now.
Nice. All right. Good. Well, at least he's attacking everyone. That's good.
Equal opportunity.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. We didn't see you a few times last week. Have you been doing your darts? Is that what's taking you away?
Darts, and I was with kids one night.
Yeah, kids will do that. They're a crazy bunch, aren't they? All right. So let's see. We're up to 3. I've got 3 people.
3 people.
Which sounds about right. It looks like there's a 4th one that's not getting counted yet.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, those are the ones that we're seeing.
There should be 5.
There should be 5 because there's a Danny as well. But for some reason it
now it says 5.
Oh, now there's 5. Now we're up to where we would think we would be. But that's about half of what we need. That's all right. We've got 10 more minutes to get this rolling and happening. Again, let's make sure that people on the Facebooks have the link that if they want to join in on the show, that they can.
You know what I have upstairs?
No, what do you have upstairs?
Hot nuts.
Hot nuts. All right.
I made something called Swedish nuts, which is like making candied nuts, except you whip egg whites in with the sugar, and so they make these like souffled candied nuts.
Right, and they're fuzzier for the cold, right?
Yeah.
Because you need to have insulation.
They're pretty cool.
All right. There we go.
I did them accidentally one time,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm doing them on purpose to see how that differs.
All
I
right.
kind of monkeyed with the recipe a little bit because, it's me. And I'm optimistic. I couldn't eat one, though. I burned my finger on one before I came down here.
Danny, Karen, have you had Swedish nuts before?
I literally took them out of the oven at 6:58, so you can imagine they're still very hot.
I do not believe I've had Swedish nuts before.
No.
Although I pour a lot of things in my mouth, so I may have had at some point Swedish nuts before. I'm
All right.
pretty adventurous with what I put in my mouth.
Especially in Sweden. Trey is also here. That's good. We're up to 7 people. We're getting close.
Dan Wolf says the old free for 5 Fridays.
Free for 5 Fridays. What does that mean?
So, well, because there were 5 people at the time.
Ah, gotcha. Emily says, I love you. I have company over, so I can't be here today. I'm sorry. So I think a drive-by has just happened from Emily where she has told everybody how much she cares, but that she also will not be here.
But also, go to hell.
Yeah.
Got it. No
she's
problem.
She's very popular. She has people over fairly often,
Yeah, she's
which a
kind of
lot of
big
us
deal.
don't. And
We're going to have people over kind of tomorrow.
yeah.
We're going to have people over to our 40 acres of land in West Virginia.
I like that Emily says, I tried that last week. Pat and Mook just fucked off and I was going to do trivia by myself and ignoring my company.
So one of our 7 people is
Yeah.
Emily, who's not actually going to be here.
But I like that she's like,
Dan Wolf is also doing a drive-by.
yeah, okay. Well, we appreciate that. Nico's here, but a little late. That's fine. We are up to 10, but we know that
Really
a couple
have 8.
are heading out. So we may need a few more to make that work. Let's see. Do we know anybody else who would like to be part of trivia? We had
No, we don't have any friends.
no friends. That's the problem, is the lack of friends entirely.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
It sounds like, Keith, you and Caitlin are actually like going camping. Unlike me, who we just went to a cabin that
Yeah.
we call camp. Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we'll
We're
have a
going camping
tent.
with a tent.
In Vermont, camp means a cabin with like an actual bed and a toilet and a bathroom and
In Maine, too.
Yeah, that's also in Maine. They have that as well. We do have our own bathroom. We built it from scratch.
And someone stole the toilet paper out of it.
Yeah, that was a little weird. We had a toilet paper like thing.
We had a Tupperware container with our 6 rolls of RV composting toilet paper in it.
Someone got desperate.
And last time we went to the land, it
Yeah.
was just gone. The whole Tupperware container was gone.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't even steal it 1 roll at a time.
Seems rude. I hope we go there this weekend and there's the Tupperware container's back full of toilet paper.
Or
And-
cookies or
and
something.
someone's like, we just really needed this at that moment. We're very sorry about that. Oh my God! ISIS is here! The ghost of ISIS has returned.
Isis, you'd be so proud of me. I taught Keith what yeet means today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeet.
I thought yeet was like when you're really excited about something.
That's not what that means.
And yeah, and so I was way off on that as an old person.
You yeet things out of your life.
Gotcha. So yeah, I always thought it was like when you get like overly excited about something.
Yotin. Don't forget all of like the adverbs like yeet, yot, yeeted.
Oh,
Yeeted.
the conjugation of yeet.
Conjugation. Don't forget about the conjugation.
I would never. So it came up this morning because I heard it used properly on the radio when
Mhm.
someone said, I can't really be turned on by a woman who is yeeting a cat over her head. And Keith was like, wait a minute. What does yeet mean? Because that doesn't make sense for what I
Yeah.
think it means. And I was like, oh, it means like you're getting something away from you quickly. And it can be used in several contexts. Like on the internet, you could yeet someone out of your life, or you could physically pick something up and yeet it.
Yeah.
And after it has been yeeted, it has been yoted.
It's been yote.
It is now Yote.
Yote.
Trey says he's only here for half the night since he's got another ride starting at 7:40. Let's see. Just did a ride. Does regular paper not compost? Dan Wolf, regular toilet paper does compost, but not as well.
Slowly.
Yeah, it composes slower, and so we have a composting outhouse that we built, and it actually separates
One of us built it.
the solids from the liquids. That's a nice way of putting it. And then all the solids.
Composting toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the solids go into a bucket, and then the bucket gets emptied into a compost bin.
I built that.
That one of us built. And
I was actually wondering if I could do that for my minivan, but I feel like the fumes would build up too much, and I would die in my minivan on my way to places.
Fumes are not so bad, actually.
yeah, not really. Yeah,
I could put a composting toilet in my minivan and yeet myself around the world.
Yeah, you just need like peat moss or something.
so yeah, one of the things that you'll want to do is separate liquids and solids. Make sure that you do that. And then that keeps the smell way down. And then you can take some like peat moss, or they use like coconut husk stuff or things like that.
Sawdust.
You sawdust, and you put that in, and you're
I
good.
feel like my problem really is that I never know whether it's gonna be solid or liquid.
Well, so what we've got is ours has got like the front part of it's kind of a funnely thing, and the back part's just a hole. So you can do both at the same time. But-
so I could shard out the back while I'm pissing out the front.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you position yourself in the right spot, you can like go full shotgun on it, and everything can come out at once.
I can shart like a champion, like in the right direction.
Diana has an important question.
There you go. We have peat moss.
Yep.
That's what we've got.
No one stole the peat moss. So that was weird.
Luckily,
We have a big bucket of peat moss.
there's at least 4 that built the outhouse, says Trey. That is true.
Yeah, I'm just not one of them.
you supervised. All right, we've got 11. Let's call it. Let's say it's good enough to go. Let's just do this. It's gone up to like 14 at one point, and we'll regret it later when everybody leaves us and there's just
whatever.
one of us here. All right. So let's go to question number 1. Question number 1.
Question number 1.
I'm gonna do some like
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong questions.
I'm
Hello.
gonna go do some sharing and stuff while we're doing this.
Oh yeah.
Question number 1. What is the stock that Martha Stewart was accused of insider trading with?
Why is question number? Oh, okay, there.
I don't know if the word with really needs to be in that sentence, but there it is.
It is. It's there now, and you're just gonna have to deal with it.
It's there.
All right, 60 seconds on the clock.
My house smells like nuts.
This is tough because we need to be able to name the stock itself.
Mm-hmm.
No trespassers. They must give you a shrubbery. That is a
Shrubbery.
fact. Mm-hmm. Yes, and then a second shrubbery that is slightly taller so that you can make a path.
Did I tell you I'm thinking about growing a shrubbery?
No, you didn't tell me about that.
I'm thinking about growing a bay
have
leaf
one right now.
shrubbery.
A bay leaf shrubbery. I didn't know that was a thing.
A bay laurel shrubbery. Yep.
All right, that's pretty cool.
Shrubbery.
I like a bay. All right. All right. So yeah, as you may have seen, there were some alerts
Nikos is
that came up.
KitchenAid.
There were some alerts that came up. That's because I shared the show. If you share the show publicly, you'll get an alert as well. And at the end of the show, you'll get a point that we'll give you, by the way. So I didn't point it out as it was happening, but that's something that you may want to do. And you can also host the show over on Twitch, and that'll make a little penguin show up right over there. All right, so let's go to the chat here and see what answers came in, because time is up. So we're waiting for Facebook to catch up, but it looks like we've got KitchenAid. We've got I'm Clone.
Imclone.
Imclone, okay.
Could you read Isis's answer out loud, please?
Isis's answer is, well, that's later. We've got Karen, which is KRN on the New York Stock Exchange. I'm Clone or Imclone or whatever. And then the dopiest stocks.
The dopest.
The dopest stocks you've ever seen.
Dopest.
Dopest of all the stocks.
Isis comes back strong with the style point.
Nice. See, look at that. She's so how does the Zoom call feel about this one? What do you think is the go-to answer? We've got a couple Karens.
Everyone, let's see. Karen and Danny both answered Imclone. Isis has the style point. Oh,
We're-
Facebook is ahead of Twitch today.
That doesn't seem likely. No, it's not. Nope, that's not true. Refresh, because I can definitely see that's not the case. Facebook just got to Zoom. All right. Doe. Diana likes Doe. All right. So what is the correct answer? Well, I guess we should say, did anybody get the correct answer?
Yes.
So, okay. So looks like Trey and Diana both getting a negative point because of that. They tried to throw Karen for that. For people who don't know, that's you believing that nobody else is going to get the answer correct. If they don't get it, if no one gets it right, you get a point, even if you don't know what the answer was. But if anybody gets it correct, then you lose a point. So it's a gamble. They took that gamble and lost. What was the correct answer?
Imclone.
M-clone. All right. So Danny got it with 2 points. Dan Wolf also got it correct. And Karen. That is nice. So 2/3 of our listening audience here on the Zoom call got it. And then Isis was able to make a really funny post about the stocks. that are the dopest that you've ever seen.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be the doughiest, but it does have dough in it.
Pat me on the back.
All right, so let's go with question number 2.
Question number 2. In tennis, what is the name of the tournament where nations send teams to compete? It's not the Olympics.
Not the Olympics. 60 seconds on the clock. Not the Olympics. That's usually where you think of teams like whole like country teams happening, but this is not that. We're looking for a different answer. And not my over under. 2 people say the Olympics. What do you say? What's the over and under? You say it's going to be more?
Mm.
All right. So you're saying at least 3 people are going to say Olympics in the chat. I'm saying, and I'm, what do we say on the Zoom call? The over under for people who say Olympics is going to be 2. What are you betting? No one's going with over or under? All right.
I don't want to assume.
All right.
Hearing the active listening skills of your audience, I feel like I said that in the most diplomatic way I possibly could say that.
No, yeah, they're all high. That's what's, that's what we're finding out. All right, time's up. Let's go to the chat.
Caitlin, I have my baby Bay.
Nice.
Oh, let's go
See?
back and look. Hold on.
Karen has
Look.
a bay.
Oh.
Yeah, little baby Bay.
Oh.
Oh, baby
I got it.
bay.
Grew
I
about
thought I was your bae.
3 inches since I got it.
Where'd you get it?
Burpee.
By the bay,
Oh.
obviously. All right.
It's my window.
All right, so time's up over on Facebook as well, because I went to the chat and then I went back to go see what bay leaves look like, because I don't know. Septic
Ever been to Chipotle?
No, I don't know. What is a Chipotle? Is that anything like that burrito place, Chipotle?
Yeah, it's burritos, diarrhea, and leaves.
Ah, see, that's what you need the composting toilet
I love
for.
those posts. Have you seen those before?
No, what is
Where
this?
people like super angrily post on the internet like, WTF Chipotle, there's fucking leaves in my rice.
All right, so we've no Karens. It looks like we've got the Nettie Batty trials.
Stop point.
Not okay, like that. Jelly beans, says Septic. I don't know if
Hello,
that's
Septic.
the pre-guess
We have
for
21 people right now.
Yeah, look at this. This went well. I'm glad we took to it.
Oh, we're legal.
By the way, if you want to join the show, you can do that. I've just posted the link to our our Zoom call, so you can be on the show if you want to. Don't be a dick. I mean that would be helpful, but you know
Don't be
you
a
can still be on the show. So let's see. It looks like the overwhelming answer is the Davis Cup. Is it the Davis Cup?
Yup.
It is. All right. Look at that. Smiles coming in with 2 points to start it off. And everybody else who got Davis Cup before the time was up, you also get a point. So well done. This is good. Some of these seem like they were really hard, but people are catching on. Let's go to question number 3.
Question number 3, to what group of elements do beryllium, magnesium, and calcium belong? They're all in the same group of elements. What is it?
All right. Same group of elements. Let's find out. 60 seconds on the clock.
You have to be specific. You can't be like, the answer's not elements.
The periodic table. They're all on there. Isis says milk. There's milk of magnesium, but apparently calcium is in milk, and then apparently there's a beryllium milk that we're not aware of. Isis, where do you get beryllium milk from?
It's the one that you drink before you get an X-ray.
That's barium.
Close enough. Yeah, got it. That was it. Totally it. Septic says jumbo jelly beans. There's a theme that he's going with there.
You guys don't understand. Yesterday, you almost had an entire hour of trivia about my cat's toe beans.
That is true.
That's so cute.
The theme for Thursday was beans, and she was like, I'm just going to do an hour about my cat's feet. And I was like, I don't think that...
so much about beans and farting. I'm so sorry I wasn't there.
Yeah, no, it was very, very entertaining and educational. Time's up. Let's go to the chat. If we go quick, maybe we can get Trey for all of the questions.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so
Speed round.
Speed round. It can only go so fast. That's the only thing. Because we do have to wait for all of the people to have an
No, we don't.
opportunity. No? Okay. So time is up.
Brody,
We're waiting for Facebook to catch
do you
up.
want to...
Alcoholic
Earth
Earth Metal.
Brody's right over there. Are you on?
Hi, Brody.
Yeah, Steven, you may have confused elements with a type of music that you like.
Alcoholic Earth Metal.
Yeah, that's what that is. His favorite genre. All right, so time's up on Facebook.
Who's your favorite alcoholic Earth Metal band?
Iced Earth.
What's that?
Yeah, Iced Earth.
Iced Earth. There you go.
I answered it first. Brody agrees with me. Our favorite alcoholic Earth Metal band, Iced Earth. Look them up. They're great. They're from Ja.
That is an actual thing. Is
Yeah.
that? Oh, all right. I thought we were just being ridiculous, but no, that's actually a thing. All right. I've learned something. All right. So, what is the correct answer?
Alkaline Earth Metals. Metals is not specific enough, Diana.
Unfortunately,
Sorry.
alkaline earth metals. Looks like Trey got it first for 2 points, and we
Iced Earth.
can move on to question number 4.
Question number 4. What 18th century writer first penned the line, "For fools rush in where angels fear to tread"? Ooh, I'm going to stop being able to read soon.
Okay. Why is that?
I don't know.
What 18th century writer first penned the line, "For fools rush in where angels fear to tread"? 60 seconds on the clock. Let's go to Zoom and find out. Isis, tell us a little bit more about this Iced Earth band. What is alcoholic earth metal?
It's a lot. Can you hear Brody laughing? It's a lot like doom metal.
Okay, doom metal.
More progressive. So
Okay.
It sounds like the 1980s. So
1980s doom metal.
yeah, 1980s feel progressive, and then you mix that with early 90s, late 2000s. So it has the long boom, but mixed with the progressive that.
Okay.
So it sounds very like operatic and very like dramatic and very like.
Can we just do this for the rest of the hour where you just make different noises?
Yeah.
This is great. All right, time's up. Let's go to the chat and see what people answered for question number 4. Facebook has to catch up with us, but we've got looks like Alexander Pope. We've got emo boy MC drama face. Is that correct?
Starboy.
No, okay.
Thank you.
Pope, but not the Pope, says Trey. Some other Alexander Popes. So that seems to be the odds-on favorite for what people are guessing right now. And time's up over on Facebook, so there's no more answers coming in. What is the correct answer?
Alexander Pope.
It is Alexander Pope. 2 points goes to Danny. Everybody else who got that in time.
Was he a real pope?
No.
No. Does Trey get Pope, not the?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So a point goes to him as well. Question number 5.
Question number 5. This is going quickly because we only have 6 people answering.
Makes
What?
Beans.
What animal?
My beans.
Oh, you need to eat your beans? All right. There'll be more sounds later, everybody.
What animal's name translates from Arabic as fast walker?
Fast walker. All right.
Oh, that's not my phone. Why am I looking at that?
I don't know. 60
Get
seconds
your
on the
phone
clock.
away from me before I eat it.
Sorry.
You have to click over to the right thing.
Yeah, there we go. So we're looking for
Yeah.
what animal's name translates from Arabic as fast walker. About 45 seconds left on the clock. Danny, don't you walk quite a bit? Are you a fast walker?
I can walk a mile in about 20 minutes. So
That seems good. I don't know what's the going range for somebody walking.
Mm.
Like 3 miles an hour? That seems like a good pace.
Takes me an hour to do a 5K.
Yeah, you have to really book it though to walk you have to really want it. Right?
Yeah.
I think I walked a 5K in what was it? It was like 47 minutes once.
Yeah, you did. You never did it
I
again.
probably walk faster when I'm walking Joy because I don't actually walk Joy. Joy walks me.
Oh, all right. There you go. You got a sled dog.
Yeah, I mean, she's half hound, half black lab, so she's on a mission when we walk.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's go to the chat and see what people answered. We'll wait for Facebook to catch up, but we've got a few different answers. We've got giraffe and camel and cheetah. Cheetah seems like a really good answer because they're very fast. But they run when they're fast. That's the one thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think of them as a fast walker, but a fast runner, definitely.
No, they're either running or lounging about.
Isis says that it's Karen on a mission. So when Karen really needs to get somewhere, that's where we know.
Style point.
Karen, do you walk particularly fast when you're on a mission?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So
I have like over 3 foot of legs, so yeah.
so Isis was right. I don't know if she's going to get a point, but was definitely correct.
I got a style point. Shut up. I'm trying to eat my beans.
That's not a bean.
That's a chicken leg.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't know that, but
This one's the bean.
this whole time you've been eating beans. It's actually chicken legs. All right. So any of those? Oh, tall ponies, says Brody, just before time was up.
Style point for tall ponies. That sounds cute.
What is the correct answer?
Giraffe.
Giraffe is the correct answer. Do you want to do points or blow through it?
Blow through it.
All right. We're going through. We're doing this kind of quick because we still have to pack. We're going to go camping tomorrow and Sunday. So tomorrow night, we're going to be doing a campfire rendition of this.
We don't know how yet.
We're not sure exactly how it's going to go down, but we will be at the campfire doing this. Trey will be there. That's for sure. We know that. Some other folks will be there that I don't think have been doing trivia with us.
Nope.
But
Ian gonna come?
is what?
Ian gonna come?
No, I don't think so. And yeah, so that is what we're going to be doing. So you'll join us. It'll be a little slapdash tomorrow night, but we'll do our best to make it work. So question number 6.
6. What band was named after the inventor of the seed drill?
All right. This is Isis. This is your
I just saw Karen mouth. What?
the what? That's actually
Drill?
ironically enough.
Phallic drill.
Yeah, that's my pet name for it actually.
All right, the seed drill. It's gotta be this.
That's what I call it.
The holy molies. Style point for Dan Wolf.
I should just put in there the what.
The what?
what? I just like that I could see the reaction.
I feel like this is a category of porn that I'm not aware of. That feels like if I were to do a search on this, I would regret it.
Prince always seeding with his drill.
Mm.
Style point.
Thank you.
Bachman Turner Overdrive. That's a clever one.
I like
Jethro Tull.
Yeah.
When they give you a style point, you know you're wrong.
Yes, that's true. Can I have a guess?
Very rarely people get a style point and a real point at the same time.
We've run out of time, but can I get a guess in here?
Yeah.
Is it Tool?
No.
No. Okay, it's not. All
It's
right.
after the inventor, not the category of thing.
I was just wondering. All right. Whoever names their thing a seed drill is kind of a tool, so I just thought that might be it. What's that, Gabe? You're kind of cutting in and out, just so you know, Gabe.
Oh, I was asking Brody if he had any more chicken skin.
I think you mean beans.
Well, I ate all the beans. Now I just want the skin.
Just the skin.
Chicken skin's the best part.
Did you hear Brody yelling, I got the beans?
Nice.
All right, let's see what we've got over here on the chat.
Mr. Tool, the inventor of the seed drill tool.
Yes, exactly. So I guess let's go from the top down and see if anybody got this right. Is it the Holy Molies?
It is not.
Is it Prince?
No.
No. He's always seeding with his drill. Bachman Turner Overdrive.
No.
Jethro Tull.
Yes.
What? Oh, wow.
I thought that was a cool one.
I had no idea. Danny got that one, and Karen also got it because Danny got it.
Boom.
What I like is when people are honest, right? Karen's like, yeah, I just stole that one. That seemed reasonable enough.
Oh, the skin is so good.
That is what they said about the original seed drill.
That's what they say about marmalade.
Let's go to question B, Marmalade. Question number 7.
What was the name given to textile workers who opposed modernization during the 19th century?
All right, 60 seconds on the clock.
So yeah, tomorrow I'm making food ahead of time. I did the Swedish nuts so we can have like a proteiny, desserty snack thing. I chopped up cucumbers and I have like dips so we can have something cool and refreshing because it's going to be hot. And then for dinner, we're going to have these like foil packet things with smoked sausage and vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to bring a burrito.
Okay.
And then you're going to eat a lot of jerky.
Probably. Yep.
And we'll drink tea and Gatorade to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
And water.
Yep. I think we've got all planned. I think it's not hard to camp for like
a night.
That's now that we've done like big events where we're doing it for several like nights. Yeah, that one night is like,
I've gotten better at not overpacking ridiculously for PDF and Constellation. Now I just do it for our one night on the land.
Yeah, no, you're definitely doing that right now. Absolutely. There's nowhere we're eating all that stuff.
I will. That's all I'll do. I will
won't.
read books and eat all those snacks.
You don't even
Oh,
have.
I'm also making overnight oats.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, so time is up. We have to wait for Facebook to catch up, but we've got old rags. We've got unemployed.
Style point, Dan Wolf.
We have silky-handed workers united.
Style point.
Septic would like some smoked sausage, apparently.
I got beef smoked sausage.
And Melissa is jealous of your foil packet dinner. Smile says Luddites, which I know is people who don't like computers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sabotagers, says Trey. Danny goes with Luddites as well. Karen goes with a Karen, her namesake. The flat knitters. And Trey says, no, wait, that was shoes. All right, so can I join you at Overpackers Anonymous?
Oh, yeah, totally.
I'm trying to do like flat earthers, but it landed flat, so I totally.
I see what you
flat knitters. I gotcha. But yeah, you can definitely join us for Overpackers Anonymous. Although I don't know that there's I just have to warn you that the meetings are pretty crowded.
did. Keith brings every tool in the basement.
Like
what was that? Sorry, Isis, you're talking with us. What's up?
I was gonna say any kind of packer. Like what kind of packers are we talking?
Trip packers.
Yeah, for going on trips and camping and stuff like that. That's what.
Meat packers.
Yeah.
Bye, Trey. See you tomorrow. Yeah, so Keith brings like every tool in the basement when we go camping.
Yeah, we probably don't need them all this time.
Yeah.
But
The second you don't bring one, you're going to need it.
We'll
That's
need
true.
the chainsaw. Because if you don't bring the chainsaw, that guarantees there will be a tree in the road.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Camping is one of the things you can overpack and underpack for at the same time somehow.
Yeah, you can bring everything in the world, but just not the one effing thing you need.
That is true.
Yeah.
What is the correct answer, by the way?
Luddites.
Oh, Luddites. Oh, so Smiles gets 2 points. Danny gets it. Unfortunately, Karen loses a point.
Damn it, Karen.
Karen, it was so close. That's a tough one. These are harder ones on Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I negated my hosting.
Yeah, you had one to gamble with. It was okay.
I was gonna say, wasn't there a competition at one time to see how many Karens someone could get in one episode?
Yeah, so Septic did that for a whole week.
Yeah, and ended up with like negative 56 points.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I think
It
that's
did
the
backfire on him on occasion.
negative
Got a
56.
few points in there.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. All right. Question number 8. Let's do it.
Question number 8. Who wrote the Rime of the Ancient Mariner?
All right. 60 seconds on the clock.
Why did that get a
Well, because I love sea shanties, but I can't remember this one. But I'm gonna guess.
All right. Well, you have to learn it and then just
Moby Dick wrote it.
recite it back to us.
A whale wrote it,
Next.
says Karen.
A whale wrote it.
Are you already drunk, Karen? You can be honest.
No,
No.
she says no.
You just have no effing
No,
idea.
I just don't know the answer, so I went with Moby Dick.
Well, you get a style point then, because a whale writing a book is hysterical.
Yeah,
The little flippers.
All right. Well, it rhymes too. That's the impressive
Some
part.
old seaman, says Stephen
Alright,
Brody, to get a
so-
style point.
I know I am not going to get this right, but I'm going to go with Brutal's Privateers, which is a riff off of Barrett's Privateers.
Ah, all right. It's what I really like is I think jokes are so much better when you have to explain them.
Nico says SpongeBob SquarePants for a style point.
All right, time's up. Let's go to the chat. We've got a bunch of different answers here and some burping, it sounds like.
That was Brody, not me.
That was more impressive.
Yeah, that was a distance
You're
burp.
all the way across the room.
Nico says that she only overpacks. That's the only thing she knows how to do. So yeah, we've got Moby Dick, Some Old Seaman, which I believe is also known as a seed drill.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That's what you dig out of the ground with your seed drill.
yeah,
Some
Some Old Seaman. Yeah, that's it. Jacqueline Chester, Coleridge, SpongeBob SquarePants, Brutal's Privateers, and Samuel Taylor Coleridge, and then a Karen at the last minute there. So we have a Karen on the board. Did anyone get it correct?
Yep.
Oh, someone got it correct. What is the correct answer?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, man. Nobody thought it was going to be right. Nico gets 2 points from... No, that's not it.
No.
No. Oh, wait.
That's...
Coleridge.
It's Coleridge. So I think the first one who actually got it, slightly spelled wrong, but close enough, I think, for us to count it, is Melissa. So 2 points to Melissa and a point to Danny. And a negative point to Smiles.
Shaggy's not here.
Shaggy isn't here. Why is that a problem?
Because the next question is question 9.
Oh, yeah, that is true. He's not here. But I think he's sworn me not to ever say it again, and I was really abusive about it, and I just shouldn't have said anything. So we're just going to do question number 9.
It's the penultimate question!
No, you're not supposed to say it anymore.
I do what I want.
All right.
I don't get it.
That's probably fine.
Oh, the pentagram question. Fuck yes. Hail Satan.
What country invented cheesecake?
Oh.
My pants.
All right. Over under 2 people say New York.
Not many people are answering, so I'm gonna go under.
You're going to go under. All right. Fair enough. We'll see how that turns out. We've got a lot of people answering similarly. We've got a couple of people saying words that we're not supposed to use anymore.
How dare you?
I have a hard time following direction, like not using words that we're not supposed to use anymore.
Oh, all
Use
right.
them. Use all of them. Use the forbidden words.
All right.
Use the forbidden words.
Liechtenstein.
Yes. Isis has an answer. Would you like to read Isis's answer?
From under cheese cultivated from my pants.
That's yeah.
Style point.
That not
That's not a country, but I'll take it.
not
That's totally a country. Have you been there? I mean, oh my god.
oh my god. It's got border walls and everything. All right. A factory in New York, says Nico.
Nice.
So we got one. Let's see. Oddly, only true cheesecakes come from the cheesecake region of the land of factory. Otherwise, it is cheese pie. That's an interesting fact.
Cheesecake Factory
Mhm.
land. All right.
Yeah. Otherwise, it is known as sparkling cake.
Sparkle cake.
All right. So we're waiting for Facebook to catch up. It looks like Greece. We've got 3 Greeces, a Liechtenstein, the United States of America, because we come up with everything. And that's it. Those are all the ones in a factory in New York. What is the correct answer?
Greece.
It is Greece. Nice. All right. Look at this. Melissa has gotten a couple in a row starting it out. Killing it over there.
I know everybody's fucking around with the whole grease thing.
All right. So this is it, right? Question number
This is
10. Question number 10. Blowing through it. This is good.
Where will you find the Malpighi's pyramids? Malpighi's.
60 seconds on the clock.
Now, please, I have this
The Malpighies.
I've actually
Malpighies?
only had Cheesecake Factory once in my whole life.
Oh, yeah?
Um,
What-
I
was it in
also
Greece?
only had Chipotle once in my whole life. No,
total.
I was in Milwaukee last year,
All right.
and one of my colleagues like, "Do you want cheesecake at 10 p.m. at night? I'll pay for it." I'm like, "Okay."
I like that Septic has gone with Liechtenstein for the second time in a row.
Yeah.
So how many times have you had cheesecake, Danny?
Oh, you don't want to know. I do not become this size because I do not eat cheesecake.
Oh, okay. Just at the Cheesecake
had-
Factory.
I had one time at the Cheesecake Factory.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it was delivered. So I never actually went into the Cheesecake Factory.
One time for my birthday, Keith got a whole bunch of people together for my birthday at the Cheesecake Factory. And I ordered carrot cake cheesecake, and they brought me a slice of carrot cake instead. I don't know why they have both those things on the menu, and it was disgusting.
Oh. Nico has a great idea. She says we need a cheesecake Uber. I bet you could DoorDash yourself some cheesecake.
I tried.
Yeah? It didn't work?
No.
There
We
was-
might be too far away from the closest one.
Oh, okay. That if you were closer though, I bet you could do it. All right, so time's up over on Facebook as well. Let's see what the Zoom people are doing. Let's see, we've got Liechtenstein, your kidneys. You'll find them at the end of the scheme rainbow in Mapalgal thighs. Mapalgal thighs. You get it?
My
I
gal
got it.
size.
Yeah,
I get it.
her gal pal's thighs.
Yeah.
Say it right.
Melissa, you can beat people to death with the Cheesecake Factory menu. It's a little much.
Yeah. I like it because there's so much variety, but man, you spend the first 15 minutes there going, I don't even know what like region I want to eat from right now.
Also, the ceiling is too high.
That is true. They do have very tall ceilings. Danny also went with kidneys. So we have two people saying kidneys, which I don't think people were thinking was going to be the correct answer. Is the answer kidneys?
Yep.
Really?
They're little triangular shaped pieces of tissue in your kidneys.
What? Oh, that's crazy. You have mountains in your kidneys.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Kidney stones count?
No.
Kidney stones.
well, yeah,
Not yet?
every mountain's made of stones, right?
All right, so we get 1 point if we have a kidney stone.
No.
If you have one currently, you get more points than that because Lord Almighty, you poor thing. Melissa gets 2 points, and Danny also gets a point on that one. That was very, very tricky, that one. Nico says, what was the question? All right, we'll go back. I think Danny talked about the listening prowess of our folks here. Where will you?
So focused. We're so focused. We're listening. We're tuned. directly to the fucking-
Yeah. Where will you find the Malpighi
Malpighi's
pyramids? The pyramids. So you have pyramids in your kidneys
in
or
your kidneys.
on your kidneys, something like that.
In.
There they have it. All right, so that was it.
So give me
It's
shares.
in the backyard. No, you're wrong. My Pyrenees is in the backyard.
Oh, your Pyrenees is in the backyard?
Yeah.
Pyramids, different though. Those are different things. Let's go and check shares. It doesn't look like we have
I
them over
shared.
here. Yeah, you got it.
Well, we only had 7 people answering.
Kidneys. Something. All right, let's go. I'm going back in here. Oh, there we go. There's some shares. We've got a bunch of Michael Barbines. He has shared a whole bunch, as you do. Isis shared. She gets a point. And then Barbine did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shares. I also did a share. It says 17 shares, so there must be some that aren't public, it looks like.
Okay.
Just so that people are aware that has to be a public share,
Oh,
unfortunately.
also, I get my no pants points. I don't know.
There you go. No pants points.
Yeah.
That's a point that Isis tallies herself.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's for her own thing.
I was gonna say I wear skirts, so I would be getting that point every day.
That's a
Well,
good point.
remember in the first couple weeks that me and a couple other people, I know I dropped off the first couple, but in the beginning, me and a couple other people were just not wearing pants. In the beginning, we were giving ourselves pants.
No pants points. Yeah, that was a trend I assume that has continued. I can only imagine. But all right, so let's go and check out the hosts as well, because we need to be able to tally those up. Oh, did I close my host window? That's really unfortunate.
I hope you remember too that I gave myself 0 no pants during the cold times, during the cold months.
Host check. There it is.
Yeah, I think you'll have to forgive us, Isa. Some of your audio is kind of going robotic on us.
Oh no!
But let's see. We've got hosts from you. You did a host. Karen did a host. Old Guy Gaming Time did a host. Septic gets a point for a host, and Trey gets a point for a host.
Got it.
Nico says no pants points are of higher value than Keith Knickles.
Thank you. Thank you, Nico.
Yeah.
Tara, what up, Beach?
There you go. Look at that. All right. So I think that's all we've got. Who wins? Who is the winner?
Our winner tonight will be Melissa.
Melissa pulls it out from behind. Well done, Melissa. You get to give us your acceptance speech. Folks on the Zoom, you got anything else to share before we close it for the night? What's your plans for the weekend?
I have a paper I have to write that I'm behind on, and I just have a bunch of notes written down.
All right. Not as fun as some weekend stuff, but it's definitely important.
I'm writing about 21st century evangelism.
Mm-hmm.
Work on that.
Karen's got a cat behind her now, which is slowly sneaking up. Yeah. Do you have any plans for the weekend?
Yeah. So I wanted to share with you. I'm going to show my boss this amazing funk record that I was gifted. The New Birth by Blind Baby.
Blind Baby. Okay.
It's fucking gorgeous.
Wow.
And I just listened to it before I got on the podcast. It's fucking so check that shit out.
That's really cool. Awesome. We'll keep playing that and enjoy your weekend. Nico's a prisoner in her own home. Unfortunately, that's very, very sad. You could be camping.
Brody is yelling in the background. No, you enjoy your weekend.
Yeah, all right. We will enjoy our weekend. Don't forget, everybody, that we do this at 7 o'clock every night. If you want to join us, feel free to come here. All we need to do is have a quorum of at least 10 people to get started. And if you want to be the first one in here and you want to make sure that you catch all the questions, you're going to want to subscribe and follow this show. Subscribe to and follow it. And also probably want to set your notifications on so that you get told when this goes live. It's usually at 7 o'clock, but sometimes we're a little early. Sometimes we're a little late. If we're very late, there's technical issues or something else, we're going to post that on our social media. So you probably want to follow us on Twitter at A Wasted Hour and Instagram and Facebook at Another Wasted Hour so that you can get the heads up on that in case we go late on some nights, because sometimes we are going to be out in the woods or something like that. I also have a... Yeah.
Also, can I just thank the other people for being here with make me feel less awkward. It would be super stupid. So
yeah.
Hilarious. Thank you.
Well, we're glad to have you, Isis, and everybody else who joined us here on the show. It's very cool. The fact that everybody comes out, hangs out during the week is awesome as well. Also, don't forget, there's a podcast called Another Wasted Hour. Anywhere that you get podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Spotify. Go search for Another Wasted Hour. There's 140 episodes. There's trivia there. It's going to be harder than we've got here. We've got some crazy news from around the internet, lots of comedy, and you'll be exposed to artists and musicians from around the DC area that you've probably never heard of before. All really talented folks. Go check that out. And then, and if you like it, subscribe, give us a review and some stars. We would appreciate that. And And then that's about all the things, right? Those are all. Did I say all the things?
I think you said all the
I feel like the things. Does Melissa looks like she's got a acceptance speech. Do you want to give it?
You go ahead.
Me. Thanks for another great night of trivia. I feel like when this pandemic's over, we're all going to need to get together and eat. Too much good food is always discussed on here. I agree. I think that's good. What color are we going to make the show tomorrow, Melissa?
We can't do it tomorrow.
Oh, we don't do it tomorrow. That's right.
We can do it Sunday.
We're going to make it tree colored with fire, and that's going to be it.
Oh, you don't do Saturday night?
Well, no, we're going to be camping. We're going to be outside, so we can't change the color of outside. So, yeah.
Oh, but you're still going to be doing the thing.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're still going to do it. We're going to do it from around the campfire tomorrow. So we'll see how slapdash it is. And it may be a little less professional than the other nights, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. And it'll still be fun. So, yes.
Never professional.
Melissa, we'll try and do it on Sunday. We'll maybe do yellow. Tomorrow we're going to do camping.
Get off the floor.
Eating chicken off the floor. Nice. So that's about all the things we got, right? We're going to end early, I think.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Until 7:00 tomorrow, everybody stay safe. Stay healthy. If you go out, make sure you use your mask. You stay away from people. When you touch things, wash your hands. Don't touch your face. That stuff. Those are all important. Shout out to the people who have been essential workers through all of this. We appreciate that sacrifice. Let's see the last word for the entire show. Should we give it to Isis?
Oh, I was finally ready this time. Go ahead.
Isis, what's the final word?
Dichotomy.
It's dichotomy, everybody. All right. So there.
I was gonna get to say the last word. I was gonna be like the.
All right. So with that juxtaposition, we.
I don't get the last word. I see how it is.
That's true. All right. We're out of here. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.